Atlanta is leading the way with cancellations of homes that are in escrow or under contract. We're going to dive into this. Redfin just released this great report just to show you what's happening. The temperature of the current real estate market, very different. You've got two markets. You've got one that's hot and one that's not. So U.S. home purchases were canceled at the second highest April rate on record. But you can very clearly see that 5 out of the 10 metros with the highest cancellation, they're in Florida. And so this is a little deceptive here by Redfin where it says it's a buyer's market. No, it's not everywhere. It's only in certain areas. In fact, here's where you can take a look at. Florida is home to 5 of the 10 metros in the highest cancellation rates. Atlanta's leading the way, though, with 20%. Then you've got Orlando, Tampa, Riverside, California. Remember Riverside, even though it's in California, it's not doing as well as other parts of the of California. You've got Silicon Valley, which is doing well. San Francisco's up. It's coming up. LA County staying pretty even. Then you've got Miami right here, bringing in a good portion of cancellations. And then here are the other areas. I'm surprised more areas in Texas don't show up here, but there's Fort Worth and San Antonio to wrap them up. Now, like I said, it's a tale of two cities, tale of two worlds. The lowest cancellation rate is in Nassau County, New York. Now, if we take a look at this thing that Redfin's got that goes only back to about 2017, it shows you what the cancellation rate was in 2017, 11.5. It stayed pretty even. It peaked during COVID, peaked again a couple more times, and looks like it's heading back up to peak again at 14.3%. But let's take a look at the two main areas here, the highest and the lowest, okay? We're going to click. Now, we've got Atlanta, Georgia, and we're going to go for Nassau County in New York. Now we're going to click apply, and just to show you the difference, going back, right? Typically, you're seeing here cancellation rates always been a little bit higher in this area, right? Dipped a lot during this 2022 period, and then up again. That's a lot, 27%, 20%. Now, here's the thing you have to watch out for. You can see here it's a lower. Here's the thing that's not being talked about in the article, and I want to talk to you about it because it's important. Reasons for cancellation, and also it's early in spring. So you saw how the Atlanta market was heading upwards. Yes, you're going to start seeing more cancellations, of course, because there's more inventory in certain areas, and there's just more on the market. Everyone waits until spring and summer to put their home on the market because kids are out of school. That's just the typical process. It's a typical circle that happens in real estate. So yes, you're going to start seeing a lot more cancellations, but be careful where they're happening. If we go back to, I'm going to go back to this chart. If we go back and we take a look at where we're at 20% in Atlanta. And look, we were at 27.7%. That looks like middle of summer, end of summer for 2022, right? Like October. A lot of cancellations were happening then. It started to rise up in July, went all the way up in October. Now we're going to start probably seeing the same thing. Look at where we're at. The concern is this: if it goes higher than 27.7%, right? So you've got to keep an eye on this. This is probably going to stay pretty low, right? Nassau County. If we take a look at another area here, where was it? Orlando. I want to take a look at Orlando and uncheck the Atlanta area. And I want to check Boston and uncheck Nassau and apply. Just to show you now, two more different cities. You've got Orlando, which is actually low in comparison, right? But it's on the rise. Is it going to peak? Where is that going to peak? We don't know, right? Because if we take a look at the peaks over here, that could be concerning. And then over here, this is probably going to just go up and down just with the seasons. So pay attention to the details. The concerning thing is this: it's happening at spring. Usually, it's happening a little bit early. So now, as we go through the summer, we're definitely going to get more cancellations, but how many more and where? Pay attention. I put the links to that graph in the description, so go ahead and play around with it. I put the article in there as well. Have some fun. Pay attention to your local areas. Remember, coast to coast, it's different. You've got to pay attention to your curbside, to your street.